Please give us a brief introduction.
Myself, Pragyna, Paramita, Karan.
Nahin, it is an introduction to Pacharnanti, but myself to start with. It is wrong English. Apna koi pariye, my name is Kimba koi pariye, I am.
My name is Pragyna Paramita Karan. I'm from Angul, Odisha. I've completed my 10th from Rotary Public School, Angul, and my 12th from Sai International School, Bhubaneswar, and my graduation from College of Agriculture, OUAT, Bhavani, Patna. And I've completed my post-graduation from College of Agriculture, OUAT, Bhubaneswar, in Genetics and Plant Breeding Department. And my hobbies are gardening, especially rooftop gardening. Thank you.
What are your achievements?
Ma'am, I was a member of I was a cultural representative of Student Union, and I have cracked GRF scholarship exam.
So this is the first OFS interview?
Yes, ma'am.
So why you want to become a OFS officer?
Ma'am, as I'm an agriculture student, I have a deep interest in agroforestry and sustainable development, sustainable land use. And OFS, this provides a wider platform for me to work on the entire ecosystem. And also, it is a combination of administrative job as well as we can serve the ecosystem. So that's why I'm interested.
And God forbid, for any reason, this time you are not able to crack?
Ma'am, I will prepare again for the upcoming exam, and as my interest is administration, I will also prepare for civil service.
Okay. Now suppose you have got UPSC rank 1, PSC rank 1 and OFS rank 1. Which one you are going to do?
Ma'am, as I'm an agriculture graduate, I am more inclined towards OFS.
So you will leave UPSC rank 1 also?
Ma'am, if UPSC, I would join UPSC, but if OPSC and OFS, I will go for all.
Okay. Now tell me that your native area is
from Angul.
So what are the districts which are sharing their boundaries with Angul?
Ma'am, towards the Dhenkanal and Baud, Sambalpur. This is Dhenkanal, Baud, Sambalpur, the district.
Okay. Suppose you are assigned a task of dealing with the forest dwellers who are practicing a very old ritual inside the forest, which might be leading to the either forest fire or danger to the animals. So what will be your step for this?
Sir, ma'am, I would first explain them about the legal actions, so that I will explain them about the legal measures that can be taken, and I will strictly follow the legal procedure, and I will also promote awareness among the people that they can practice their rituals, but it should not hamper the forest or ecosystem or the animal. So I would follow that.
Okay. You are assigned the task of the distribution of pest-resistant seeds among the farmers, which has been objected by the seed traders of your zone. Okay. So, what are the steps should be taken up that the pest-resistant seeds are being properly distributed without favoritism, without any partiality to the farmers?
Ma'am, I would go for I would properly distribute among them through the farmers. There are many farmers committees are there, many agricultural extension workers are there. So through them, I will distribute it uniformly, and I would ensure that proper uniformity is maintained.
But the seed traders are not allowing you to even reach to the storage where the seeds are there.
Ma'am, they are not, sorry, ma'am, I can't understand.
The pest resistant seeds are to be distributed to the farmers, but once you have to get to the seeds, no, as an officer, it is not given. It is a huge quantity. It is stored in a warehouse, and your seed traders are objecting to the pathway. They are also making the villagers agitated, saying that this is not benefited for your crops. So as an officer, how you are going to handle it?
Ma'am, I would take strict action because if they are following any unethical practice, I will take strict actions against them. And I would explain the villagers in a very pragmatic approach about the importance of those disease resistance and pest resistance so that they can involve in it. And,
Okay. Uh, have you heard the term biobleach?
bio,
Bleach.
breeze.
Bleach. Blitz. Okay. So tell me about what are the climate smart agricultural practice? How can we have a climate smart agricultural practices in a rain-fed area?
In a rainfed area, we should first increase the irrigation percentage of those areas. In our Odisha, the irrigation percentage is very less, that is 30 to 35%. So we can increase. We can focus on drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation. Then we can do mulching practices, which will be the very important method in this. Then we can grow the drought tolerant varieties like for rice. There is Sahabhagi Dhan, and recently OUT has released varieties like Suryasri, Chandragiri. These are the heat tolerant varieties of rice which can be used. So these are the approaches I will follow.
Okay. You know about the elephant corridor system initiative. Suppose there is a road connectivity taking place. The government is doing a national highway construction, and it is going through that area where the elephant corridor is there. Okay, so, and that is coming under your office zones. So, are you going to follow the government rules, or you are going to take some actions against it, or what will you do?
Ma'am, I would first do analysis about whether the government is following the environmental actions or environmental rule. If it is not following the environmental rules, then I will take action against it because as I'm a forestry officer, I will give first priority to the environmental rules whether it is following or not.
How do you categorize yourself? Introvert, extrovert?
I'm an ambivert. I'm a mix of introvert.
According to nature, behavior, or situation?
And my nature. In behavior wise, I'm a little bit introvert.
Okay. Your hobbies are rooftop gardening. What do you plant in your home?
I have planted many flowering crops like marigold, rose, hibiscus, and also mint, chili, and tomatoes.
Nowadays, people are shifting from individual houses to apartments where the rooftop gardening is gaining their importance.
Yes.
Okay. But on the contrary, generally we do the gardening in where? In the balcony. So do you not feel that the amount of sunlight that a normal crops gets or that the same flower when it gets like you see in my house there we have a small garden. So the amount of minerals, the amount of water, the amount of sunlight, the amount of facilities that these are getting is same as that in the rooftop gardening, or that is only for some specific plants.
Rooftop gardening, we can grow specific plants like some heat tolerant species and those which can grow shallow plants, which can grow in a shallow depth of the soil. So we can grow specific plants only.
So I want to grow acacia. Should I have a rooftop gardening? Now tell me that in case of forest department, now the animal-human conflict is a very important cause and factors also. When a man gets killed by the animal, he gets a compensation.
Yes.
What is the other way out? When the animal gets killed, what compensation, as per you, should be given to the animal family?
I think first of all we have to follow a preventive method so that this man-animal conflict can be prevented. We can go for we can plant fruit trees. in those areas so that the animals can reach to the village in search of food and water. And if through man-animal conflict, any animal is getting injured then or is getting killed, then we should bring awareness among the people so that, and also there should be proper we should there should be proper awareness among the people so that it should be avoided.
Okay. Now, my last question regarding you is that uh, nowadays we have seen the culture of certain fruits being present in the market, like dragon fruits. Then you have broccoli, avocados, then lettuce. You have purple cabbages. So, but few years back, if you take the time, 5 years back, it was not relevant. So, as is it? And yeah, some of them are grown in Odisha also. So, is it important to grow? And whether the farmers are getting their profits by that?
Yes, ma'am, farmers will get profit, but in our Odisha, they are not cultivating it. We are only cereal crop driven, our state is. So I think it's a very good measure that we should take. We should grow these areas, but we have also, ma'am, some climatic constraints are there, and in our state there is lack of the infrastructural development for growing these plants. So if we can incorporate greenhouse and polyhouse in a large scale, then we can grow these and our farmers can be get benefited from it.
Right now, you are wearing a dress. To which part of Odisha does it belong?
And it's Sambalpuri area.
So, how it is? How your dress is associated with your forest department? Sir, can take over.
Okay. कौन अच्छे आपनकर optionals?
Agriculture or forestry?
Agriculture or forestry. Okay. So let us start with forestry then. So you have studied about various forest maps. Hmm. So any 3, 4, or if you remember, what are the types of forest maps you have studied?
Forest maps?
Maps.
Sorry, sir, I can't remember.
Achha, timber bridges.
I've only studied about the bridges types. I think.
Timber bridges, types of timber bridges which you find in forests.
Only studied about timber bridge and the forest. You know, I've studied bridge as a whole, like suspension bridge, cantilever bridge, timber bridge, culvert.
That you have mentioned. Okay. So in forest maps or maps in general, at the bottom there is a ratio which is given. 1:1000, 1:, whatever. That is called the representative fraction. Can you tell me what is that representative fraction? Which is your home district?
Angul.
Anugul. Then what is the forest cover of Anugul?
So 43.50%.
43%. Which district in Odisha has the maximum forest cover?
Sir, I can't remember exact. I don't know the exact answer.
সেটা টিকে দেখিয়ে দেবেন ওড়িশার district রয়েছে okay আচ্ছা what are the major tree species in your district?
The sal forest.
Sal. So in short, can you tell me the silvicultural practices for sal?
Sal is grown natural regeneration through seed and as well as coffee phase. It has good coffee ability and root sucker. Its rotation period for natural is 60 to 80 years, and for plantation purpose it's 30 to 40 years. And it can be grown also through artificial regeneration, like by sowing and planting.
Okay. So you know what is agroforestry?
Yes, sir.
So why agroforestry is not that popular in Odisha? And whatever little we are having, what are the combination of trees and crops?
Agroforestry is the combinations of trees, crops, or animal husbandry in a single unit of land. It's not popularized because our farmers are mainly focusing on the cereal crops. There is lack of awareness among the people about agroforestry. they are growing the trees in the bond area. And popular, sir, I think Equalipatas, Kajuraina, these are the agroforestry practices in Odisha.
Okay. So, do you know what is social forestry?
Yes.
What is that? And give some examples from Odisha or your district if you can give.
Social forestry means the forest which are outside the conventional area of the forestry, which are for the benefit of the people. Social forestry. These may be any farmland forestry or these are comes under social forestry. Examples, sir, I can.
Achha, like, Kandhamal is famous for turmeric,
Yes,
haldi.
yes,
Similarly, your district is famous for what kind of forest produce or agricultural product?
sir. On full.
Nothing such
No, sir.
food items. There must be something like Cuttack. You say that Aldam is famous and Deccanal Bora is famous. No? Similarly, on Goa, there must be something, no? Some sweet, some food dish. No? Okay. Um, Nowadays, one big problem the forest department all over India they are facing is that encroachment of forest land. So these people are coming from outside and they are encroaching forest land. So suppose you are SCF and the forest under your jurisdiction, how you will ensure that no encroachment is there in that land? What steps should you take?
Sir, I would take proper monitoring of those areas, especially vulnerable areas through drones and satellite images. I will do proper monitoring, and if encroachment will be there, I would take the legal actions under them, and I would also prevent this through strict actions and uh, actions by proper patrolling, because encroachment is mainly because there is lack of forestry of patrolling or the monitoring due to lack of proper monitoring. So I will take actions regarding this.
Okay. Now coming to agriculture, what do you mean by precision agriculture?
The precision agriculture means site-specific farming, where we can incorporate GPS, GIS, remote sensing for farming. We can cultivate farming through exact spot applications of fertilizers, pesticides. We can do monitoring of those crops through precision farming.
Okay, why it is not very popular in Odisha?
Sir, because of our Odisha, there are large numbers of small and marginal farmers are there, almost 90%. So there is lack of financial assistance to the farmers. Also, sir, there are large numbers of small fragments of land. So precision farming is not possible in very small fragments of land. And lack of proper awareness about the importance of technology among the farmers.
So, what do you think? Agricultural government is trying to double the farmers' income. What are the steps we need to take from today? Government has taken a lot of steps, but still very difficult to double it. Still farmers research, etc. are there.
Yes, sir.
So you at least give me 3 or 4 solutions how we can double our farmers' income from today, from the position we are now.
Sir, as a Rawest, when I have done my Rawest program, I have come to notice that most of the farmers they are farming, they are cultivating only cereals. So there is lack of crop diversification. This is the main cause. So we can promote crop diversification. We can promote millets, as it is one of the most favorable crop through which the farmers' income can be more. Then we can focus on cultivations of plantation crops and fruits, orchards, vegetable crops. Also, proper extension services should be there from the farmers. They should also get quality seeds and proper inputs so that they can use it. So this way we can also we have to ensure that proper they are getting proper financial assistance from the government and the banks.
Um, you know about the various carbon pathways, C3, C4, and CAMP. What are these? Tell me the main points of these three and examples of it.
Sir, C3 in this pathway there is the C3 crops are the cereal crops, especially the rice and wheat. These are the C3 crops, and C4 crops they have cranch anatomy, and in C3 the rubisco is the C3 acceptor, and the product is 3-PGA phosphoglyceraldehyde, and in C4 that is the product is oxalic acid, and PEG case is the carbon dioxide acceptor, and in C4 there are three pathways, both C3 pathway and C4 pathway, and in CAM is similar to C4, and the photorespiration is absent in C3 and it is present photorespiration is present in C3, it is absent in C4.
Okay. Tell me something what you know about mangrove ecosystem.
The mangrove are the salt tolerant species. They are the halophytes. They have nematophorous roots, so they can grow in anaerobic conditions, and they are viviparous. They play a very important role in the protection of our ecosystem, like they prevent soil erosion and they prevent coastal erosion, and their root improves the quality of the water, and they are also the habitat of large numbers of species, birds, and they also act as a support of nursery for fishes, crabs. So they are very essential for our ecosystem.
Okay, you have studied your Forest Rights Act. So, three or four rights which this act gives to the forest dwellers, tell me. Many rights it has given, three or four important ones to tell.
Sir, collection of non-timber forest products, and I think, sir, I can't remember exactly, but I think dredging rights is being given to the forest dwellers, and their land rights.
Okay. And you have studied about Forest Conservation Act. So suppose you are an SCF, Assistant Conservator of Forest. Do you have the right to seize and arrest?
Yes, sir. Because under Forest Conservation Act, I can't remember exact section,
Section is not needed.
but I have the right to seize and take legal actions.
So you can arrest someone. Suppose
For
illegal
illegal
logs some people have brought in a truck. So you can seize the timber.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you arrest the driver and the helper?
Sir, I think I have to coordinate with the police.
Go through that. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you will have the power to arrest. Okay. Police, of course, will come later, but
Yes, sir.
seizure and the power to arrest. Okay, we'll go through that part.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us come to current affairs. Our Prime Minister in last 4 months, he has gone to many countries. Okay, so tell me at least 2 to 3 countries and what he did there, what agreements he signed there.
So recently, our Prime Minister has gone to China for
Okay.
for SARC.
SARC or SCO?
Sorry, sir, SCO.
Hmm.
For SCO, where they have signed an agreement, and now they have declared that China and India are the strategic partners, and they would work together for trade, and also there will be direct flights from India to China, and also they condemn the terrorist attack, and also BRICS summit our Prime Minister has attended.
Where?
I think I can't remember.
Brazil. Where did he go?
Sorry, sir, I can't remember.
He went to Azerbaijan. Where? Baku.
I don't.
Okay, then other countries? Did he go to Japan? Okay, okay, fine. Um, what is your view that we did the right thing by playing against Pakistan in Asia Cup cricket? Many people were of the opinion that we should not have played.
Sir, if we talk about morally, it is incorrect. But games and but sports and politics, they should not be mixed together. But sir, I think, sir, in my opinion, it is incorrect. It's morally incorrect because they are acting against us in the they're attacking us, terrorist attack are being common, so we should not have any type of relationship with them. But sir, if I will consider it as a um, as, sir, in my opinion, it's not right.
Okay, okay. Fine, that will be the end of the interview. So from my side, I'll be giving you 140 out of 200. ठीक अच्छी आपका फ्लो ऑफ स्पीच ठीक अच्छी आंसर भी ठीक दौरान जोटा जानना मना करदे ठीक अच्छी देयर विल बी सम मेनी क्वेश्चंस व्हिच यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू आंसर मना करदे कि असुविधा नहीं कौन आउ इंप्रूव करि परिबे करंट अफेयर्स हेरिका आउ टिके देखि दियंतु टिल द लास्ट डेट आपण को दिन अछि करिके 17 तो बहुत टाइम अच्छी तो इवन 17 दिन जो सकाळ आपण जिबे कि खराले केतळे जिबे सेही दिन भी कौन होईची सेटा भी देखि देबे
Current affair, environment related की total current affair.
नहीं टोटल नहीं किसी कटक रे तांकर अछि
माने
इटा
common current affair.
कटक रे काई जीबे कौन प्रॉब्लम हेतिला काई कौन चलछि पचार दे किछि की अछि
No, I have given you 130 out of 200. लेखि भी देछि. Answer should be always neutral. तो मैंने आपको आंसर केवल रिप्रेजेंट करछि. अच्छा मते तो पूर्व कोन which type of person you are? You told me you are ambivert, that I understand. Whether you are short tempered or you are tolerant. You are tolerant, but your answer shows you are short tempered. Okay, recording file जानि परे मु काहे कहूची. Hand movement, hands should be on the left. Left. Surrounding awareness should be done. Surrounding awareness टाइट पे कुछ ड्रेस ऊपर पचल देबे. आपण जदी या पिंदी छिबे साड़ी पिंदिबे जहा भी पिंदिबे सीधा पचरा हबो because it is associated with your forests. Then aggressive behavior is seen in your answers, not in your behavior. That मु सब legal action लेबी. Why? आमे extreme condition को काहे कि छिबा सब बडे. आमे मछिरे काहे कि pacify way रे maintain न करिया. What is the reason that I being a woman, being a forest officer, benefits from a male-dominated job? Male-dominated job re more as a woman, kuta extra achi empathy. Empathy towards the dwellers, empathy towards the public. I am not telling that you should go through the illegal method. No, I am not going to that. But that is the extreme condition. Seda bhi asibo. Jodi no hela last ko, that is the last paper. But the पूर्वरु मो पर्स सेटा तो किए ना से गोटे पढिला सेटा कर देला ताले मु केमती अलग है. So empathy should be in your answers also. Okay, तो जदि distribution tradesman न करे मु ताले तांको मु अरेस्ट कर देबे नाही. मु ता पूर्वरु सी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हबा पूर्वरु जदि हम पचाइला ना सी ट्रेडर्स तो सेटा कोन मु मोर अवेयरनेस क्रिएट कर देथिबी. ता पूर्वरु जिंसडा आसीबा पूर्वरु से माने अप्रोच करिया पूर्व अवेयरनेस से हेतिबो. ताहले लोक जो फार्मर्स माने नो एगेंस्ट जो जानको सपोर्ट रहिबे तले माने काहा को उत्युक्त करे. So that calmness is not in your exposure, not here. That is the reason of interviews. Your answers should show your behavior. So say time calmness should be maintained. So and hand movement should be done properly. Eye movement ta karibe je dekhibe na 80%, ho interviews manu ko 20%. So I have given you 130. You can go up to 145. Okay, just interpret a comfort. Thank you. Mic tag antele. Any type of engine. This is a